Welcome everybody back in the video. We have a guild war after all the hassle of guild war having problems. We are finally back. Almost took 2 hours, just like last time. So let's get into it. We are currently versus rank number 18. I know they fought Arcadia last guild war, so hopefully they're tilted off of that and we can win off of that, right? So let's get into it, right? Again, they are ranked 18. We are currently ranked 22. We are almost back in the top 32. We have about 4 more weeks after today of Guild War. And that's it. So we need to lock in. We either next week have to lose. Again, anyone can make it up there in the top 32. Strictly the bottom half. Because as long as you streak good, you should be able to make it. As long as you streak good. Let's just say ideally is maybe like 15 of these guilds are actually Omega OP. Upwards, all OP. The other 17 slots kind of up for grabs, honestly. It really does look like the other 17 spots are really open. There's no really gap, right? So let's get into it. Surely we don't end today. Surely. Right? And I mean, surely we don't end today. Why are we going to be fitting DX? I'm going to write this in the comments. Sorry for moving my mic. Finishing XD. I like that name though, you know. Crit chance. I don't know which one it was, but let's just give him that. I don't really remember what it was. But hey, surely the speed is fine. And Boss of Riga, this is going to be the Boss of Riga Rocket Punch, immunity, counter, not too shabby. A lot of HP, we should be perfectly fine. So let's get into it. Let's break this fort for the guild to open the main stronghold, right? Surely Guild War is fixed right now. Again, 6 minutes in, but again, I will be cutting it more than likely for you guys. So again, we're not getting 10k HP. Meh, it's whatever. Ilanov and Arunka are both immunity, which is, again, it's whatever. Doesn't really matter. And again, ideal situation here. You really want your FCC faster than your SSV, which is your Sage Vivian, because with Sage Vivian, you could be able to break, well, FCC will break or knock out of stealth, which means your Sage Vivian will get her full damage. She would not get, you know, reduced damage because this Renaka is stealth, right? But we did kill the Renaka with just one S1. Very nice. Very nice. And then after that, that's pretty much it. It is GG from there. This is why this team is very good. There is the Arunka FCC Sage Vivian comp as well that you can use into this. But honestly, I don't like that. Deanne's just much better. Renaka, or not Renaka. Well, basically, that Renaka could just blow up the Arunka, and then it could be a problem. At least with Deanne, you have shields, you have heals, you have a lot of mitigation and stuff, but thanks to Deanne just existing. But yeah, I really don't like Arunka. I do like Deanne much better. Right? Or any blue healer. A mid is good as well, what I've been hearing. Montmorency is okay. I tried that. My guild tried Montmorency instead of Deanne and all them. It kind of looked very spooky. And I mean, very spooky. It did not look good at all. Alright. Should be very clean. Everything should die here. But again, very nice. Very clean first hit. The second one, again, I am showing a lot of different new comps you have not seen from me lately. It's been a lot of new stuff, not just me running it down with Luna and cleaving everybody. While it is much easier just to cleave, we're up here and I don't really trust my speed gear. I am not that fast. I really am not. Pretty slow-ish, right? And we did outspeed. Surprisingly, we did outspeed the Para, and that is a very fast flan. Okay, well, nice to know that we outsped her. Technically, I could have just outsped this with Luna, but again, I was very scared, and I don't want to int. I've only entered once thus far, and I lost to a 315 SPP. Was she actually 315? The world may never know. Ooh, this looks scary. Wait a minute, is my Barunka dead? Hold on a minute. That looks very scary. Okay. I mean, that's very nice. I'll say that already. That is very nice that our Barunka lived. I should have swatched her to POV. I just didn't think she'd be taking that much damage, honestly. But again, very nice. Not too shabby. And honestly, I can literally just hit the flan. She is literally the only problem here. No one else is a problem. You fiend, whatever. Para, whatever. We have Janua. Janua is literally just going to be able to wipe them. Especially, and I mean especially if they get hit like that. Alright. Hopefully our Barunka survives. She should survive. Unless we get countered here, which surely we don't. Surely we don't get countered. Alright, very, very nice. We are going to be celebrating this. S1, guaranteed. Boom. Sick. Nice. Only problem here, misplay I've done, is I should have made my Barunka POV. Or even Holy Stack would have been good as well. So, very, very clean. Very, very nice. We will take that. The main stronghold, it is open. What currently are they currently running? Litica, Mort, Belian. And then obviously the other one is going to be the Renaka. And honestly, can I not just like Harsh City this? What would stop me from Harsh City? Let me see. So realistically, right? Harsh City, Falan, and then like is Sharu not a bad option? Honestly, like, is this not a bad comp right here? I'm trying to think. I can't even put Ilinov here. I have a full DPS Ilinov. I really don't see a problem with this top team at all. I really don't. Because, like, I'm assuming this is going to be a... What's it called? This is definitely going to be a Guiding Light Litica. I'm not really worried about the Belian. Not really worried about the Mort or any of them. So I would think this is perfectly fine. And then the bottom team, I could just run it back with the same one. I really don't see a problem with this top one at all. That's the problem with Fire Litica. And I'm running Ilinov, right? So, like, it's not really a problem. And if I want to be extra safe, I can just switch this to Crown of Glory, and we are pretty much set in that department, right? All right, let's go. Just run it back. Surely we don't hit, right? Surely we don't hit, because I am scouting. All right, so like I said, I did figure this was going to be exactly what it was going to be. So let's see. Technically, I could just rip S3 and hope and pray I get immunities. Or I could just S1 with Flan into the Belian, hope and pray we do kill her. Send it with a Mort. Again, there's a lot of things you could do here. And honestly, I am tempted just to rip S1 into Belian and get rid of her. Let's get rid of this. Defense break. We got the attack buff defense break now. We got the defense break. All right, we're good. Very, very nice. And I really doubt Mort is going to be able to basically solo from this angle. I don't see it. I don't see it, but hey, who knows, right? A lot of stuff could happen here. But we'll see. All right, Counter Glory. Again, it doesn't really matter. We are going to S1 on our flash, so you get her evasion back. And again, we are in a very, very good spot. Even if though we're feared, it doesn't really matter. Yes, you could deep-break my Ilinov. Ilinov's literally just here to tank the Mort S3. Other than that, we are pretty much good to go. And honestly, I am just going to S1 to Fire Litica. Get rid of her. Let's get her off the field. Alright. Doesn't really matter if that happens. Now it's going to be a 1v3. We do break the Mort skill, no, and we apply some injury, and we're good. Alright, now I can technically... Let's just S1 here. Let's S1 get the focus. So potentially our Ilinov can wake out of fear here. If not, it's whatever. Or again, it's whatever. We do this. Our flat is going to be cutting the Mort. Especially with that. Should be close, but no, it doesn't happen. Alright, now technically we can just S3 and we are going to kill the Mort. For some reason, I thought our flat would get CR, even though that's not how it works, right? But hey, first hit, very, very clean. Honestly, even if we didn't get the defense break, I don't think it really matters. I just don't see that much damage coming out of that team. But again, I could be completely wrong. All right, this is going to be a 13.4k Renaka. Down 16k. Again, it's really whatever. It's really whatever. Is there any immunities or barriers? No, there is not. Okay, very, very nice to know. Let's just S1 here. This is a... Funny enough, this is the soul stealing artifact on Renaka, which honestly I don't really think it matters, because while yes, it's soul stealing, let's be honest, Let's be honest, they ain't doing no damage. They are not doing any damage. Now, technically, we can just rip S3 here. Yeah, this should rip S3. I didn't know if any of them was on Crown of Glory. I don't think they are. But again, it does not really matter. It is Crown of Glory. Okay, it is Crown of Glory. Again, it doesn't really matter. I really don't think this Renaka is going to have that much presence here, especially with this Ilanov being a not DPS Ilanov, right? So technically, I'm just going to be ripping S1s here. Just S1. It did hit our SSV. She did lose her focus, but again, doesn't really matter. Now we are going to be S3 in here. Get rid of the defense break on our Barunka. Now this should give us enough souls to basically double soul burn our Sage Vivian. Yes, it does. Very, very nice. And Renaka should potentially die to this. I don't think she has her S3 now. Yes, she does not. All right. Very, very nice. Now we are missing attack buff. So hopefully it doesn't really matter, but it could matter. All right, so that's one this. Now let's go ahead and double soul burn. If we don't kill Renaka, I don't really think it matters. But maybe we do. It's going to be very, very close. That is Destro Diff if I've ever seen one. All right. And again, we are going to kill Renaka whenever we S3. She can go ahead and S3 our Diane. It's whatever. Again, this is why this comes very, very good. If you ran the Barunka FCC version, FCC Barunka Sage Vivian into this, you would have lost, more than likely, because of that. Now we go ahead and just rip S3. Might as well heal up our FCC and our Sage Vivian. And again, we're good. Just like that, we're very, very nice. The arts, the soul stealing artifact is very, very nice. I do like that. But it's really mainly for the Barunka FCC Sage Vivian offense. Not really doing anything versus this. I'll be honest, it ain't really doing anything versus this type of offense. The DN's just too tanky. The heals, the barriers, and all that basically nullifying. And now if this was a full DPS Ilanov, that would probably be a different story. But since it wasn't, and it was just a bulk Ilanov, which is kind of whatever, honestly. I really don't like that bulk Ilanov. I ran it like once or twice just because I was like, oh, maybe my Renaka could go run around circles. Wait, no, it wasn't even Renaka. I think it was Urban Shadow Shu. Tried that way, and it was okay. Okay, now it is Ilanov did some damage. Okay, now that was some real damage. I don't know what happened earlier. I guess she missed crit because I'm gonna be honest, she did absolutely nothing earlier. She really did nothing earlier versus my FCC. She did not even break the barrier. And I didn't even have the reduce, I didn't have the miss crit or whatever. Alright, not too shabby. And honestly, S1 again, boom, and the second S1 should kill Ilanov. Yeah, there you go. Very, very clean. Again, a little spooky near the end, but not really. Not really, right? Very, very clean. Alright. Next one. We already hit the stronghold. Now let's go fight somebody else. I could hit the Jason guy. But honestly, nah, it's whatever. Let's go hit one of these. What are we currently fighting over here? I do see a SPP, a Ilanov, a Harsetti, and then I see Urban Shadow Shu, Arunka, and Renaka. Honestly, the second one, can I not just SPP that? Or even Arbiter Vildred? Arbiter Vildred's not too bad either. I mean, technically, can you not just Janua this? I mean, I would think Janua just kind of... rips. And I mean rips through that, no? Because he doesn't really penetrate defense. Alright? I mean... Again, I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. Penetrates... I mean, S3... I mean, honestly, I don't really... Oh, I mean, technically... Oh, I mean, technically it does reduce it. Okay, never mind. I mean, I guess. And the bottom team? As bad as it sounds, I am tempted just to, like, Frida. Bright with Cesaria, and BBK the bottom one. I don't see how that really loses. The top one, though. Don't know how I feel about the Mort. I will say I do believe in the Harsetti Flan Ruel. I believe in that a lot more. I'm going to be honest. I believe in that a lot more than what I was about to do right now. Because technically, you would just blow up SPP. And it's kind of Jover. Honestly, I can even throw a Mort here, no? What would stop me from just doing this? I would think this is perfectly fine. And then I really have nothing to worry about. Like, I actually have nothing to worry about if I do this, no? Where is it? Give you that sword. And then a bottom team, like I did say, I want to just do Frida, Brian, Witch's area, because honestly, Frida's only job here, technically. I mean, technically. Her only job here is just to... Her job here is literally just to give my Bright Witch soul burn. But it doesn't matter. I'm trying to think if it matters or not. I don't think it does. That is the wrong BBK. Alright. That's the right BBK. Alright, good to go. Make sure to give her her Shepherd. And honestly, I think we should be fine. Again, even if Frida dies, it does not matter. It literally doesn't matter. Because the main goal of Frida here is just to sober and Bright Witch's area. And then my BBK will go around, boom, pop them, and it's over. And again, this top team, I don't see anything wrong with this. I really don't see anything wrong with it. Like, I just don't see anything wrong with it. Again, even if I look at this, SPP, more BBK. Is that not more sus than what I'm doing right now? Surely it don't matter. Surely it don't matter, right? Cough, cough. Surely, hope and pray it don't matter. Alright, so I see Yufine with no immunity. I'm just gonna rip it. Surely, right? Surely. Actually, technically, I could just do S3, no? Actually, you know what? Let's just try to kill this Yufine. We got the attack buff. Can we get the defense break? We did get the defense break, but... Well, actually, we did get the defense break, but that is a very, very tanky Yufine. But again, there you go. Just like that, we won. That's why immunity is very, very good because of Harseti S1 with a flan. It's very, very disgusting. But just like that, we should be good to go. I don't see how they would come back from this at all. Because now, I just push S3. SPP will be feared. And then we are pretty much go next. And honestly... I can technically just S3 SPP right here, and I'm pretty sure she dies. I could be wrong. She could be a little tanky, but I'm pretty sure she dies. Yep, she does die. Now we go Harseti, just S1, and just stun her so she doesn't break out of this fear for sure. And just like that, very, very clean. Another easy hit. I think this was much safer than what I saw Dwell do. I don't know if I trust BBK into this, especially since now I know it was a tanky Yufine. So, and it's a holy stack. Meh, okay, understandable. S1 again. This would have been very good for Bright Witch's area as well. Honestly, actually, technically, yeah, this would have been really good for Bright Witch's area. Alright, very clean first hit. Round 1. Again, the second round should be extremely easy. It doesn't matter about Frida dying at all. Like, it really doesn't. I say that. Watch me outspeed. Alright, never mind. I spoke too soon. Again, Renaka is going to go to our Frida. Doesn't really matter. Again, Frida's main job is literally just to sit here for the solar burn. If she survives, I'll be surprised. But yeah, she should be dead. Alright. And that basically feeds our BBK more damage. That's why I'm like, I don't really think it really matters in this situation. You literally just need a blue unit there to basically tank this. And I think Frida is literally the best option. Alright. And then, Urban Shadow Shoe. Lost a defense buff. Oh, defense break. Ooh, wait a minute. It's a little spooky now, is it? Surely we kill Renaka now. I was not accounting for Sweet Miracle. And everything just died. That is the power of a BBK difference. 1 HP BBK, by the way. But, just like that, very, very clean. Another 6-0. Are we going to win this Guild War? Who knows? But we do see Balance Patch tonight. And I cannot wait for that. Other than that, don't think it's much of a video. I'll probably cut out the first part because it took me a while for re-gearing. But other than that, GG's, another 6-0 to our collection. Thus far, we still only have 1 int this season, which was a couple wars ago because we lost to a 315 SPP. I mean, that's the only way I really would have inted. But other than that, though, thanks so much for the video, and peace out.